Hello, everybody. David here. Welcome. Here we share true stories from real people. Today, starting out with the first story. AITA from moving out after my mom announced she's pregnant. I'm 22F, my mom is 37, and I have 3 younger siblings, F14, F7, and M4. My sister and I have different fathers, and the 2 younger ones, along with the baby on the way, all share the same dad, our stepdad. I'm sorry if this is confusing. There are 3 dads in total, but currently, only our stepdad is in the picture. I've been the babysitter and the mom growing up. When my sister was born, I magically became a mother, even though I wasn't even in double digits yet. As the others came along, I was still the mom. I didn't get to play, hang out, or be a kid. My job at home was to cook, clean, raise my siblings, and take care of my mom. She grew up incredibly immature, liked drinking, partying, spending money on lavish things, and not being a mom. Now she's acting more like a mother, but a lot of the work still falls on me. She robbed me of my childhood, and I'm very bitter about that. The only reason I stayed at home this long is because no one would take me in, and I felt like I could put up with it all for free rent and food. It was a good deal for me back then, but now I'm 22. I'm done being a mother when I don't even have kids of my own. Last year, my stepdad's parents passed away in a car accident, and being their only child, he inherited everything. We all moved into their house, and with some money in their pockets, I guess they decided to have a baby. When my mom announced it, I asked her if she was serious. She confirmed and jokingly asked if I still had diaper-changing skills. I silently fumed. I gave a dry laugh and found some roommates online that night. The thought of wasting another decade raising my siblings sounded like pure hell. She found out that I'm planning to move out in August, and now she's furious, calling me every name in the book and selfish. She's roped my siblings into it, and my youngest sister is crying, asking why I don't love them anymore and why I'm leaving. Using the kids like that is so low and heartbreaking. I don't want to stay, but I don't want them to cry. I know I'm doing the right thing for myself, but is it the right thing for them? My mom never really raised us growing up. She won't do it now, so I took on that role. I was the one who changed diapers and taught them their ABCs and all that. I'm the one who made dinner and gave them baths. I don't see any of my siblings as siblings but as my own children because, essentially, that's what they are. I don't think she'll be able to do a good job. She and my stepdad rely on me heavily in that area. AITA for leaving? I need advice on how to get through these feelings and move on. Edit, the next day, same post. Edit, wow, this blew up in a way I didn't expect. Thank you all for your kind messages. You're all right, I need to go. My mom and stepdad need to figure this out. I will talk to all 3 of my siblings and explain that me leaving is normal and good. I'll always be a phone call away. However, I'm most worried about my 14-year-old sister and won't hesitate to involve authorities if I suspect she's going through what I went through or if she tells me herself. I'll soon have a different kind of talk with her to try and prevent her from becoming the new mom. Thank you all. If I update again, it'll be after I've moved out. I truly appreciate your support. It gives me the strength to do what's right even when it hurts. My mom and stepdad can hire a babysitter with his inheritance if they really can't handle it. Relevant comment. Commenter. You're not taking a break now, it's only getting dragged on, and your mom sounds like the queen of bad choices. Like, Jesus. Run for your life, keep in touch with your siblings, but you are not obligated to mother your mom's children. OP, I agree with her being the queen of bad decisions. When I was born, I could forgive her because she was young and needed guidance. My grandparents, her parents, were lenient and let her do whatever she wanted without consequences. It was actually fun when I was a kid because there were no rules. As I grew up, I was shuffled around to her boyfriends' houses and often left with her friends while she partied. Eventually, as you might expect, I learned that it wasn't fun at all, and I needed my mom. I would cry, and she would push me aside because she didn't want a parent. Now she's doing more, as I said in my post, but it's clear she doesn't know what kids are really like. She treats them like accessories because they always get dumped on me. She knows she's in for a whole world of hell when I leave. Commenter: you tell the kids, I will always love you in my heart, no matter what. And you leave because you deserve a life that isn't being a mate to your mom's failed birth control philosophy. You being forced into parenting at such a young age was a form of abuse. Sit down with your 14th sister and explain what happened to you, and that she can't let that happen to her. Your mom is going to come after her next. It would be a very good idea to get a therapist to help you readjust to exactly how poorly you were treated and why you need to leave. Really, you can't help the other kids until you help yourself first. OP, I also think a lot about my sister, which makes this so hard. I took everything on so she wouldn't have to. I want her to be a kid. 14 is way too young to be a parent, and I know that's what will happen to her. I know she'll just do what she's told, and she's responsible enough to recognize when something's wrong, and she'll try to fix it herself and fall into that trap. I don't know how to talk to her without blowing up my family, but I know it needs to be done. My younger siblings cried and cried, thinking I'd never come back. Even though I told them I'd visit, my mom keeps telling them I'll never come back and that I'm abandoning the family. Update: August 9, 2024, 22 days later. Hi everyone. I just wanted to say thank you again for your kind words and encouragement. You have no idea what they mean to me. I've moved out, and things are okay. My mom and stepdad have blocked me, but my 14-year-old sister is doing okay so far. I had private talks with all my siblings, but it was tough in so many ways. I had a huge argument with my mom on the day I left, but it was predictable. She didn't say anything new. She called me selfish, a child, a bad daughter, and said she wished she had aborted me. Nothing I hadn't heard before. About a week before moving out, I stopped doing most of the things I used to do. My parents were panicking and we argued a lot, but I'm glad it's over. Every time they saw me, they would either insult me to my face or under their breath. My mom would act like I was invisible and talk badly about me to whoever was around. She filled my siblings' heads with nonsense, and I was extremely stressed about that. I seriously considered staying at that point. I almost stayed home, which I know would have disappointed all of you, but I nearly did. This hasn't been an easy transition for my siblings, and they're so young. It's heartbreaking to see them caught up in all this. My parents don't know what to do for some reason. They have no patience and can't get the kids to listen to them. I know they don't have much experience with childcare, but they're acting completely clueless. It's been really hard to watch them struggle and see my siblings suffer because of it. I feel terrible and like I'm abandoning them. School is starting soon, and I usually get them ready, so that'll be an issue coming up. I'm glad I won't be around for that, but I'm sad I won't be there. My brother will be starting kindergarten, and my sister will be starting her first year of high school. Those are important milestones I wanted to be there for. But on the positive side, my sister is playing the incompetent card on purpose, and I love her for it. After our talk about not being like me, she told me she's going to pretend she doesn't know how to do anything until our mom stops asking her, which hasn't happened yet. Apparently, mom's been asking her to cook, bathe the kids, dress them, etc. All the little things that would lead to her becoming the new mom. I'm proud of her for sticking to the plan for as long as she has. She's much stronger than I thought. I really thought I'd have to convince her not to do anything, but she's doing way better than I expected. I just hope she doesn't break under the pressure. I know it's tough. To visit, I have to be invited back to the house, but that's not going well since I'm blocked. I don't want my sister to be the middleman, though she's tried. I want to see everyone, but without permission, there's nothing I can do. And if anyone cares about my new place, my roommates are amazing. The first night we settled in, we played Monopoly, and it was a great bonding experience. And they're super clean. It seems small, but holy crap, it's fantastic. I love my current setup and hope it lasts. So, yeah, I'm okay. My sister hasn't taken over my role, and I hope she never does, and my parents are losing their minds as expected. I can see their marriage falling apart in the future. They can figure all this out and level up from start to finish. Part of me still feels extremely guilty for leaving, and sometimes I regret it, but my newfound freedom is amazing, and I remember why I left. Tonight I'm going to a bar with my roommates for the first time in my life to unwind and have fun. It sounds weird, but I feel like a teenager now. Everything feels exciting and a little illegal, like I'm past curfew. So, thank you all again. I don't think I would have actually acted without your words. Even though I found roommates, I don't think I could have left on my own. I wouldn't have committed and probably just stayed home. I'm not as strong as I thought. It really helped me make the decision, thinking about disappointing you all. I've never met any of you, but having people cheer me on, and knowing so many of you read my post and wrote me kind messages was really helpful. I couldn't be more grateful or excited to live my life. I think this is a great time to update because tonight I'm going out to have fun. One day, all the guilt will be gone, and I'll mend my relationships with everyone. I still want to have a relationship with my mom one day if she changes and allows it. As much as I say I hate her, I still love her. She's still my mom. But until then, goodbye everyone. Thank you all so much.